Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome to my channel. But just, can you give me 2 seconds? I just have to clean up this mess really quick. Happy New Year! Guys, we made it to 2021. Damn, we are here. I want to kind of like reflect on the year and just share with you guys the lessons that I've learned within this past year of 2020. I will add in the video that I actually talked about what I had endured this year right here, and be sure to click it after you watch this video or before, totally up to you, just to see what I went through and how those lessons kind of coincide with what I've learned over that year. Without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that I learned in 2020 was appreciation. I'm not just talking about family, the regular stuff. I'm talking about everything. I thought I was super duper appreciative before, but let me tell you guys, I was not. Being stuck in a house for literally a year, and I am not exaggerating, I have been in here for a very long time. For reasons that will be explained later on. And I never appreciated fresh air, oxygen, a walk outside, a hug. Like, I never appreciated stuff so much until I lost it all. And I know that probably all of you guys feel the same way. We lost everything. And you know, there are still some people who are going about life the same, and kudos to you. I'm just a scaredy cat and I don't know what's gonna happen. But if that's what you're doing, you're being safe about it, props. I cannot wait to go back out into the world and to literally, I'm just gonna do everything. That's gonna be me when this year's over. Just saying. So watch out. Oh my god, I would do anything to be in a classroom. I have developed a passionate hate for Zoom and online classes. It is the biggest change I feel like that all of us can like agree on. We all deal with having online schooling or meetings over Zoom. We're all getting used to that change, right? And I graduate in 5 months, so I'm probably never gonna be in a classroom again. Thank you, Jesus. But I would do anything for that experience again. But thankfully, to the year of 2020, I've developed a bigger appreciation for school. And I know that sounds corny, like, oh, who likes school? I knew before that I couldn't study at home, but I really can't study at home. Like, I don't know how I'm passing anything. It's really serious. Like, when I say I appreciate so much, it's literally to the littlest thing. McDonald's French fries. Haven't had it for a year. Now, if you know me, McDonald's has my soul, my heart and soul. And it's gonna be a very romantic moment when I get to eat a McDonald's French fry. It's gonna be love. It's gonna be love. That's something so small, like a French fry from McDonald's, but it's going to mean the world to me because I haven't had it for so long. What did you lose the chance to embrace in or to take part in 2020 that you just can't wait to get back to? My family, oh, when we see them, it's gonna be over. Everyone's not used to the really affectionate Ariel, but she's coming. Because I didn't love on anyone enough before this. I didn't give hugs and kisses and all this stuff as much as I should have. If you're my friend or a family member, get ready. I'm coming for you. So the second thing that I learned is gratefulness. Again, I thought I was really grateful until 2020 came and provided me with losses and pain and hurt. Underneath all of that, there are lessons. And that lesson was to be grateful for the people you have in your life, for the things that you have, the food on your table, the water, your heat, your roof. And I thought I was grateful. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I'm so grateful that I have a roof over my head. I'm so grateful that I have a full tummy. I'm grateful that I get to go to school. But I didn't practice being grateful, and I could say that wholeheartedly. Like, I probably should have done that definitely more. But being in 2020 and losing again that appreciation for all that I have it like kind of got me kickstarted to saying, oh, you got to be more grateful because you don't have nothing, and so you have no choice but to be grateful for what you're given in this moment. And I don't know what your beliefs are, but for me, I believe in God, and I believe that everything that he does to us or anything that he puts us through is for a purpose. You know what's crazy about this year though is that whoever your divine higher power is, they made this happen because we needed to come together as a world, as a unit, as a universe. We all had to learn about appreciation, about being grateful. And it's crazy that all of us in this world, and I'm not saying everybody, but most of us in this world don't know what we have until it's gone. And that's what God said. He said, oh, you're forgetting what I did for you. You're not seeing what I provided for you. So he took it away.
And
be grateful for what we already have. So I will never ever forget that year because it taught me so many things. From here on out, I promise you, and I'm making a promise to the internet and to the world, to anyone who's watching, that I am going to be grateful. I am grateful for my YouTube. It has provided me with so much confidence. And to be honest, if it wasn't for coronavirus and the quarantine, I wouldn't be doing this. I sat here and I'm like, what is my purpose? It gave me a kind of like fire under my ass to say, you know what, why are you here? What is gonna make me feel whole? And I was like, you know what, I love talking to people. I love like giving advice. I love being charismatic. I love feeling like me. This is me. The person I portray on YouTube, it's not somebody different. It's me. And I think this is gonna be a staple in all of our lives. So remember, appreciation and gratefulness, those are now tools in our belts. And we are gonna go at this new year with being so much more appreciative and grateful for what we got so we can become better as a world. Wow, that was like a deep note I ended on right there, right? Shit, that was good. That was real good. The third lesson that I've learned in 2020 was to seize every moment. And I know it kind of sounds the same as like what I said with appreciation, with gratefulness, but seizing a moment, being actually present in whatever is happening around you or next to you or within you is completely different. I believe that before 2020, I was living kind of like a ghost. I was floating everywhere, you know, bopping around, acting like I was there. But mentally, I wasn't. I wasn't appreciating that moment that I was in. I wasn't embracing with those around me. I was kind of just existing. This year, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but my nephews came to stay with me during quarantine because my sister is a healthcare worker and she just couldn't be with them. Unfortunately, it was a really sad time. But they had to come live with me and my mom for a little while. And those are my babies. Those are my boys. I love them to pieces. We'll be playing Just Dance, just me, the boys, and my mom, right? Like, that's our game in this family. Just Dance on the week. For the first time, that was the first time in 2020 that I was just sitting there and dancing with my family and doing our thing. And I felt like an overwhelming, not an overwhelming feeling, but it was just a feeling of just like, I can't even explain it into words. I literally felt like a shift. Like, wow, I'm not in my mind. I'm not thinking. I'm here. I'm here enjoying this moment with the kids and my mom. This is a special moment. And you know what I found out about that? I made a memory. Now, if you could go back to when you're a kid and you have all these weird memories and you're like, oh, I remember that, like that was fun. Or like you smell something and it brings back a good feeling in your heart. Or you hear a song and you're like, ooh, it brings you to a good time. At that time, you seized that moment and made it a memory. I don't know about y'all. I don't know. I like after the age of maybe 13, I stopped seizing the moment. I don't know what that long ass pause was, but it came back to me in 2020. I took the littlest moment of just being with my family and it meant the world to me. And now it's a memory that is stuck in my mind forever. And I'm not sure, like I'm telling y'all, if not without 2020, I wouldn't have seen any of these changes. I probably would have kept doing the same thing and living as a ghost among those that I love. So 2020, thank you for that. You ever heard someone say you have to go through the bullshit to get to the glory? Guys, we did. Now, if we all start acting right, I think life is gonna start going back to normal. But we need to do what we need to do in order for life to get there. So let's come together, let's get this shit done, let's go into 2021 with a positive mind, positive heart, and positive soul, and know who you are. Make a change. And if you don't, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna force you to make that change. So you don't want me to do that. So start making the change now. Ahora. Okay? That's all I really wanted to come here and say. Again, Happy New Year. 2021 is here. It is our time. We have the lessons in our tool belt. Let's take those freaking lessons and go out into this world and do what we need to do to thrive and to grow and to be beautiful people. Guys, please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Wow, in 2021. All right, guys.